Welcome back, everybody. It's tractorchute, and what would Whacked Out Wednesday be without a double header team game slash 1v1 games going up today here? Just finished a great 2v2 game. One heck of a game if you ask me. Now we'll get ourselves into a little bit of Silver League superheroes. Both these guys play in the Silver League. In the upper right hand corner, we have the man you seen late last night, as I did post his video, one of them anyways. It is BrickS playing as the Red Terran. Down in the bottom left-hand corner here, we do have the Blue Zerg playing by uditra. Uditra sounds pretty fluent. Uditra is playing as the Blue Zerg. Does get his spawning pool out at 6, so might be looking to do a bit of a 6 pool here. And let's take a look. Yes, the dogs are coming out, so it will be 6 pool time, but BrickS should be prepared with the wall by that point in time, so we'll see whether or not it does work. You can see we are motoring at 2 times. These are not extra fast SCVs, so don't get your eyes to fool you. Here comes them dogs, and those dogs are darn fast at 2 times. Let's get this down to 1 times. We will follow those dogs across the map here, one by one as we go across here. We'll even look at Uditra's view here to see what he's watching at the same time, to see how he monitors this. He is staring at his base here. Wait until those dogs get close. Then I would have to imagine we're going to change some view. Here we go. Let's see what he determines to do with his own camera. He gets right up the ramp here. He is going to get up there. There's a Marine standing on the wrong side. BrickS, my good man. I tell you what the wall is for is to stand behind it, son. Please don't tell me you're going to lose it this fast. Those dogs are going to go to work. He is repairing the one, but I do believe the other one is going to go down. Let's get back onto my camera here, as we've seen enough here. They are getting the double repair there. There we go. The dogs can't get that done there. Does end up wasting some minerals from BrickS there, so it wasn't all loss. And I do love that Marine here. We will call that guy MacGyver, thinking he could stand out in front there. This Marine's got the right idea. Apparently, the intelligence grew very quickly by BrickS here. He does put that one behind the wall here. We will take a look up here. BrickS does have himself 9 mining here, and he has gone everybody else to gas, almost saturated everything. Only has 2 on the 1 gas there. Down at the other end here, now that the 6 pool has not worked, we do have the gas going for him. I imagine Roach Warren is going to follow this up fairly quickly. These dogs are going to go around the map here. I'm actually kind of curious. No, did not get the upgrades for the dogs here. These ones are going over here. Not too sure why. Maybe looking for proxies. Or they could just be looking to burrow somewhere once he does get burrow, maybe to delay some expansions. I can't imagine he would think BrickS has expanded that quickly, but who knows. Anyways, up here, BrickS currently wants to ride off of 1 barracks. So BrickS may be doing a new build, the 1 barracks, nothing else build. 1 barracks, 2 gas. And factory. So 1 barracks, factory, and just gas. He is now finally getting the reactor out here. Does have the 2 Marines at this point in time. And I am just kidding. BrickS is not all that bad. You could really tech up from here. It's not like you need more than 1 barracks. Just seems odd. 5 minutes in, we don't have a 2nd barracks up. That is quite fine. He's going to the quick factory. I imagine he's going to get himself some widow mines. Not too sure why he planted the factory there per se. A little bit odd. It does block the back of the mineral line. Maybe looking to keep it hidden. Not entirely sure. But to each their own. Do have a couple dogs here. BrickS has lowered that. He is sending the 1 Marine down. He has found a new MacGyver. This one's going to move out here. Doesn't even care to shoot. Oh, there we go. Is going to shoot the Overlord down here. Those dogs aren't going to take that. We'll see. Oh, dogs decide to back off there. Fairly good move by the dogs. If we take a look up here, we are not teching up at all. We are still sticking with the straight dog build. Let's take a look at the units tab. We have 6 dogs on the field here. And, of course, the 1 queen sitting back at base. And, yes, these dogs are just sitting here making sure they delay that expansion. This expansion is taken. So, realistically, BrickS can't get around without Uditra spotting them. So very well done. Does get the supply depot way over here. Gives him a little bit of vision on the outside of his base there. Is now getting down a bunker at the corner here. So he will like to get a bunker down. Does have another supply depot queued up there. If we take a look over here, I was hoping I could mention that we had some more buildings, but apparently not. We are sticking to the spawning pool build. Not entirely sure why we are choosing to do that. We will speed this game up here. We are going mass dogs, and wow, does he have a lot of dogs moving across the field now. He has 20 dogs altogether on the map here. They're all scheduled to come to this bright green glowing spot on the map here. So they're going to make their way up there, and they will plant themselves into the natural there. So very well done. He has now got a lot of dogs, but of course when you have the wall up, it's not going to do you a lot of good. BrickS is halfway down. The dogs can see him. Go get him, doggies. Oh, does he get it up in time? Oh, right into the bunker. Doesn't raise it, but does raise it now. Coax those little dogs up there. Very well done by BrickS. As that wall with the bunker there is going to prevent any dogs. We are going to have to see some roaches if he plans on busting through, or maybe even a baneling nest would be very handy. Maybe Uditra is unsure there are other buildings you can build in this game here. Here, Uditra, you click the build tab, And then you got roach warren, which is R. Baneling nest, which is B. Oh, sorry, we are missing an attack. He does let the dogs in there. The dogs choose to attack the bunker. Not entirely sure why they're attacking the bunker. That is a poor choice made by those dogs. I feel so bad for your owner letting you do that. Down here, like I was trying to explain to uditra here. Oh, sorry, it looks like he was listening, as we do have a B for baneling nest. So very well done there. It's just a little bit late there. Not trying to make any sort of personal insults to you, uditra, but you are 9 minutes and 30 seconds in there. Really should have had something before then, but fair enough. We are going to get the 9-minute baneling nest on the map here. Do have another overlord, so very good map vision here. Not the greatest on creep spread, but the map vision is very good for uditra. Does need to start droning up on the expansion here, so he can get that going as well. In the meantime, he has held BrickS to 1 base, so he is doing very well on that factor here. BrickS does look like he is going for Banshee, so we are going something fairly interesting here. We are going to get into a Banshee build here. I would assume cloaking would come out of that too here. Yes, he already has cloaking. Sorry, I must have missed that. So cloaking is on there as well here, so very well done. And if we take a look at the production tab, we do now have, it looks like, layer technology here. So very well done. Layer technology is now coming up for uditra here. So we'll soon find out what he chooses to do with that. We'll speed it up as nothing is going to happen here. In the meantime, everybody's so far apart at this point in time. It does look like BrickS is scanning away here. Does realize that the expansion is down. So very well done there. There's the layer finishing up here. So that's been done. We are definitely larva injecting like crazy here. There is a bunch of drones there, so very well done. Is now starting to get that saturated a bit there. Wow, look at the Banshee count. 3 Banshees out for BrickS. He is building 2 more. Wow, really queuing up the Banshee count. Not doing anything with the factory. He is making sure he doesn't get supply blocked, as we are building a crap ton of supply depots. If we want to count on that, we do have... Oh, we missed them all. They all went up at 2 times so darn fast, but that was probably 4 at a time, so very well done. Wow, look at the Banshees. We are going with a 2nd starport here as well, so he is really committing to this Banshee build. Does have the 4 Banshees on the field. 5th Banshee is just starting the build here. Does come over there. 1 Marine will chase that Overlord out of there, so very well done. There's all these dogs at the other end here. Does he have any banelings on the map? No, does not have any banelings at this point in time here. He is going to send those dogs after. They're going to knock down MacGyver by themselves. There they go. He goes down quite easily here. But at this point in time, I don't know if he's going to be ready for these. I don't believe he has any overseers. No overseers. So if these Banshees do choose to move out there, they're going to be very deadly. Just being an air unit alone, as there is no anti-air for uditra at all there. So that's not going to work at all. Uditra at all there. And he is getting the baneling speed here, so he will be getting that as well here. Whether or not anything is going to be on time, we'll soon find out. 5 Banshees on the field here. Is building a tech lab on the other one, so we will start getting 2 Banshees at a time. I'm not too sure what type of build BrickS is going, so I'm not too sure what number he is waiting for before he decides it's time to move these Banshees out, but I'm sure he's got a number in mind here. But I'm going to tell you right now, 5 is a fairly hefty number, so definitely looks like he is going to mass up them. If he runs into these banelings, all these banelings are going to be lost for naught, and that won't be good at all. He is continuing to scan to make sure he knows where the army is, which he doesn't because he's trying to find them, but they are sitting in the middle of the map. But you shouldn't be overly scared, as they are just a bunch of banelings. Doesn't really have much else there, so he might be able to get in there, but with the amount of air units that BrickS has, if he gets him in position, that could be deadly. I did see a Spire go down. Actually, there's the Spire going down there, so he is going to stick with a Spire build. There is 6 Banshees on the field here. Wowzer. We are really banshing up. We have no upgrades for him, so we definitely don't have any intentions on upgrading him. Is getting some more barracks, so is going heavily on the Banshee and Marines. So we do have 25 Marines, 6 Banshees to the 24 Banelings, and a couple Queens out there. Not entirely sure why he needs some support units. You got to have something else to kill the army other than Banelings, but fair enough. So I believe he is probably going to wait for the upgrade to finish before he decides to move out there. There's the upgrade finish here. Now we'll see whether or not that is time to move out for him here. What are you doing, says BrickS. Well, BrickS, I will question you the exact same. What are you doing? We have 8 Banshees. We're still not moving out to do any harassments. It is very odd that you see the Banshees be the majority of your army. Not that they are the majority, but cost-wise, they are the majority. He says, come attack. I always love entertaining chat. He is kind of pestering the other player of uditra there. Uditra says he will. Uditra must be feeling pretty good, like he's got something on the go here. Realistically, he could pump out a lot of a lot of mutas there. Sorry, I was at a loss for words. And he does get the food count now. Now we'll find out here. I would imagine we are going to see a huge muta count. 17 larvae. Could pump out 10 muta right now. Does need a bit more money. So this could be fairly interesting, as those banshees will not be able to take out the mutas. But those 26 marines with stim, I imagine he has. No stim. Wow, without stim could be a little bit of trouble. We'll soon find out who wins that. Is sending marines to every little spot of the map. Funny thing is, he does not walk across these banelings at all here. If he does send a single marine in there, it could be devastating with the splash damage if he walks into the middle of them. But we'll soon find out. He is really spreading them out here. I still can't believe the fact that he walked past every one of those banelings here. I would imagine that muta count. There's the muta count up there. Muta's now 12 on the field here. Now this could be a bit of trouble, especially with the marines spread out like they are here. So we're soon going to find out what's going to end up happening here, as I do believe BrickS would have had this game had he chosen not to build up an army of 15 million banshees before moving out. Not to say he's going to lose this, but it is going to be troublesome with those mutas on the field, especially at the count of 12, and he could also pump out 6 more. You get those mutas around that 20 mark, they could be very deadly. I don't think the 30 marines is enough to do that. And plus, he does have a lot of banelings to come in with the mutas, so it could be very, very scary here. None of these guys electing to attack here. This is the Silver League superheroes we've come to expect. Build that army to 200. Rinse and repeat as it happens most often. We will speed it up a little bit here until I see something move on that mini map. We currently do have just nothing but banshees. Random medevac in the queue as well here. And we do have a raven, so we're making sure we're going to track any sort of any sort of cloaking or any sort of burrowed units, I suppose. There, you definitely won't be cloaked, but might find some burrowed units going there. There we go. Does get the double gas. Finally expands. Does BrickS there. Does put all of these banshees. That is definitely the winner of the highest banshee count I've ever seen. Does have 11 banshees on the field here. I would have to imagine something's got to budge there. I wouldn't mind seeing these mutas fly over top of those banelings just so they are there for support. He does have 1,400 gas. What is he doing? He's got to get that baneling count, or the muta count going here. He's got the money. What is this? 8 more mutas. There we go. Finally, we have started to mass them up here. Still is enough to get a bunch more there. This muta count is going to be deadly. The banshees are moving across the field there. They are just going to see or miss this army. Wow. Does just see a portion of it. So he did see a portion of that there. They're still going to move in there. They're not going to like the muta count when they get down there, though. This is going to be deadly to those banshees. Here they go. Mutas are going to go to town. Wow, look at these mutas go here. Does have the one Viking. This is the one time when BrickS needed some Vikings on the map here, which he doesn't have. But he does start shooting away with the cloaked banshees. He's going to go to work, as we do not have any form of protection on the field yet here. I wouldn't mind seeing him go for the middle line rather than attack dogs. Or attack these banelings would be another good choice. All these banelings are going to go down. That's going to be deadly. Does need to get into that middle line now. He has taken out the banelings. Once these mutas got an overseer on the field, they would be able to mow through the rest of these, but they're not doing anything. They're really just flying around. BrickS is now finally moving in the base here. He's going to look at taking that expansion out here. I'm a little bit shocked that an overseer is not on the field here. Let's take a look. Do not even have an overseer being built. Not entirely sure if uditra knows he can build overseers. Do not have one on the map. Viking coming out there. Lots of Vikings coming out for BrickS there. Really needs to get himself a overseer here. Not too sure why he's not getting an overseer. I'm looking at the production tab. It's just not happening. BrickS is going to get up in here into the main here. He's going to go to work here. He does still have 1,500 gas. He could really pump out a ton more mutas and one overseer, and I really think he would have this game, but he's electing not to do so. Not that his larva count is there. There goes the Spire. This is basically going to write the book for him here, as he really didn't react at all. I was going to say didn't react fast enough. But uditra did not even react at all to that there. Everything's going to go down. There goes the main building. He's got a couple gas buildings and a baneling nest left here. A couple more gases over here, and that's it for buildings. That'll basically be it. I don't know if he knows that you can get detection as his mutas are flying around with the cloak units. Maybe waiting for them to reveal themselves to run out of energy. Not entirely sure why. There goes pretty much the rest of the buildings here. Do have one more. There's the mutas flying over like they expect. They're going to get some good vision. Maybe put some glasses on or something. Maybe looking for the muta glasses upgrade. I'm not too sure. And he does build more drones. Not too sure why he's building more drones. Not that he could have built anything to save him at that point in time. There goes the baneling nest. We have one gas left, and the gas goes down, and uditra loses the game. very poor reaction. He had the money, he had the gas, had the mutas, really had the game in hand. Just didn't move out or use the detection. It was all down to detection, so very well done with BrickS. That is what we come to love with Silver League superheroes, is reaction, builds. They're all out there in left field. Appreciate it once again for everybody watching. Congratulations to BrickS. My condolences to uditra. Thank you so much to my new submitter of Sage there. Can't wait to see more replays out of him as well. Appreciate everybody for watching. I'm going to tell you this here. If you can't draw the picture with your right hand, make sure you put both socks on before going in the pool. Thanks so much for watching. You be good. Don't hurt nobody. Peace.